Astra Abyssosk. Welcome. Take it easy.
This realm is... If you ever...
The wind knows me.
Good roll.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
Well, let's slap it! I swear by myself!
Perish! Insignificant pest!
Focus! We're way behind schedule.
the end! Kneel! Filth! Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world!
Next on the agenda. Access denied. This is long overdue. Here comes the catch.
I was destined for...
Let's light it up!
Swarm Fury!
Everyone come in! Next on the agenda... For Rex Weapon! No touching! Next on the agenda... Let's light it up! This is my mind to it! Born of ice and frost. Transfigurate! Next on the agenda?
Obey! Manifest! Take your truth!
Delved into destiny. Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
Transfigure it!
Let me scribe. No touching.
Take your truth! Unleash!
We're way behind schedule.
Happy to oblige. Transfiguration!
Stand clear. Shadows of fates, born of ice and frost. Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
Sounds good to me.
You are not
Illusion
going
shift!
Into the wind.
Gotcha! Everybody stand back! Insolent! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
regret. for trouble?
The wind knows me.
Now you shall perish!
We'll meet again. I'll be back.
My will embody.
We're way behind.
Take your true form
Enhanced animal modules.
by ordinance divine.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon me. No touching. I'm getting sick of this game. Healthy body.
Obey!
It's my lucky day!
Transfiguration!
Animal test 6308. Shadows of Fate. Decided by destiny. Access denied.
Finally,
To the ferry. Finally, let's get down to business.
Blaze over.
My will delves into
blade.
destiny.
Let me scribe.
Written in the
I've just heard that the Matra have arrested some Neramites who snuck into the city. Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap the king. Let's go to the Academia and check with Arav.
Time to go.
Born of ice.
Into the wind.
Next on the agenda.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Out of the frying pan.
Access denied.
Wind strider.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Into the wind.
This is long overdue.
teamwork is dream.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Nice and spicy.
Ice my hair.
No touching. We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
My hammer.
One with nature.
There's no end to this.
Another test subject.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Time to go.
Come on, focus. Born of ice.
The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves adorn my...
I'm the right hand into the fire. Yours?
All hail.
One with nature.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Into the wind. One with nature.
Teamwork is dream.
As one with wind and cloud.
Eat this!
No touching.
Miscalculated. This is it.
Ah, the air is just right. Access to... Born of ice and... Next on the agenda, this is long overdue. I'm going in!
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
You're toast!
way behind. Next on the agenda. Access to
Wind strike!
Nice and spicy.
Everybody stand back! No touching! I can fix this! Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers at the Faeyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though. We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. All hail!
Here to play.
Into the wind!
Teamwork is strength!
Clouds high! The birds come!
No touching!
The wind knows me.
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure, let's go get to the bottom of all this. off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who? Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Giovanni, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired. That's my inheritance, by rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him. Of course! Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius. No, the old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of. Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah, Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems unlikely. The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now? This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Deima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Deima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time. I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
All right, let's go. That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem. Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Oh, looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
It's Kaveh's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner!
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he, more cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashon Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists, and that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer. I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history, but what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end. But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. you may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment, part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not. Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them. I guess that'll be the end of that.
Kaveh.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship. As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file. The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore.
No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony. Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out!
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award. Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there, thanks very much.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the Sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa, whoa! This is a super big deal! You should do it yourself! Come on, let's go find Sino.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you. How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking mora from a friend.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well. Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farazan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Farazan! Nilu! Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farazan here is pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Wait. Madame Farazan's right. That style is a classic and used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there are some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-Darshan lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then. Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
I don't know where Hat Guy went. We just saw Layla not too long ago, though. But she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her. Are you gonna go and see what she's up to?
Ratahoa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right? Oh, she didn't end up winning, so Paimon wonders how they feel about that. Let's go take a peek.
If you don't come to Sumeru City often, classic floral designs aren't a bad choice. Those don't really go out of style. And of course, since you're putting this on your body, you need to consider the type of fabric the clothes are made from. Some materials might look stunning, but they can be terribly uncomfortable to wear.
Agreed. After all, is fashion not the constant phasing in and out of classics? In that sense, you could always consider the style I suggested too.
Wait, sorry, ma'am, but I think it could be quite a while before the style you recommended comes back into fashion.
I actually think the style recommended by Madame Faruzan is quite beautiful.
Isn't it just? You have a discerning eye, my dear.
Take it easy.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it! If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right? And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great! We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition. Oh well, it's almost mealtime. We'd better go meet up with Kaveh and Sino now.
I can't believe it. But in the end, no one was disappointed in me. What a relief. Finally, I can get some good sleep.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace. That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left. Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Matra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style. I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Yep, no dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
That was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
All right, enough about Alhaitham. Tainari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture. Oh, are you free next month? You should come along, maybe even say a few words.
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta-related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture, or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Thanks. Paimon's super full, too. If only we could eat like this every day.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, and don't forget to invite us if you go. There's nothing we love more than good food.
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Since everyone is free, why don't we play a few matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help. Only my best friend will have the honor of seeing this card's debut play.
All right, sure. I didn't bring my deck with me, though, so I'll need to borrow one.
Actually, Master, I made a new one a few days back.
Don't tell me you've been spending all your study hours playing cards.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that your innate interests are your best teacher, don't they?
You just can't beat the atmosphere here.
Well, it looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Have you still got anything else on your mind? Oh, right! Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish! It might be dangerous if someone finds his old research stash, right? Where do you think it could be? Holy smokes, you're right! He said he spent all the time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his suits. All right then, let's head off to Ara Village and try our luck!
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Wait! So, you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was. Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality. And that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective, Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. All right then, I got what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get-together? Ah, yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
And there he goes. Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our questions. What do you think that'll be? Traveler, Paimon, you're already here. Nahida! Oh, and that guy. Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship? Yes, it was me. Are you surprised? Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one? Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Nahida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research? Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar. Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom boar is a boar. Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom boar is meat. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar. Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really. The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on its evils. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action. Ultimately, my duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up. But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them. I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you? I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Oh boy, here we go again. You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education. I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
20 years ago, the Academia had just received Sachin's estate. To celebrate the huge investment, the Academia extravaganza that year was grander than usual. I was very young then, and I remember seeing posters for the Interdarshan Championship all over the city. I couldn't help but mention it to my father. I even told him that I really liked the look of the diadem. It was so unique. So he said, "Why don't I win it, so I can let you play with it for a few days?" That made me very happy, and I nodded enthusiastically. But to my surprise, he didn't win. And when he got back home, he seemed extremely depressed. Later, he left home, saying that he wanted to do some investigating in the desert. The quicksand got him not long after that. For many years, I couldn't face up to it at all. If I just kept my mouth shut, maybe none of it would have ever happened.
Wait, so the person we came across in our investigation, who went into the desert 20 years ago, it was...
Is that why Sachin thought I looked familiar? I can't believe it. My father was always too kind for his own good. Sachin's research would have saddened him greatly. He must have gone into the desert when he heard about it to find those who were still suffering. It all makes sense now. I've tried telling myself so many times over the years that maybe his sudden depression wasn't because he didn't win the competition. Maybe something else was going on that I wasn't aware of. But in the end, it all started with me mentioning the competition to him.
Oh, Kaveh.
Don't worry. I destroyed the diadem. There will never be another tragedy like this again. Never again.
Take it easy.
For Rex Lapis!
Into the wind!
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn my
You're toast! Born of ice and frost. Teamwork is strength! This is long overdue.
As one with wind and cloud! The wind knows me.
At the frying pan, into the fire! Hey!
No touching! Let's light it up!
Gooba, get...
Into the wind!
I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds...
Blaze over!
You're toast!
The wind knows me.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Let me weave you a verse. No, my...
Animal test 6308. Ha. Yeah. Boom boom. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Da. Da. Yeah. Da.
Things are about to get dicey.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis and...
Not good. Ring cutter.
Admissible evidence. Yeah. Da.
Transfigure.
New punch.
One with nature.
All hail.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Do your master's bidding. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Born of ice and frost.
I'll be back. A new punching bag.
My will embodied.
The wind knows me.
Delved into death.
Feel it.
Where do you think you're going?
I'll be back. Into the wind.
No touching.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Stand clear. Incinerate. Boom boom. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain out.
Take your truth.
The wind knows me.
This is long overdue.
As one with wind and cloud.
By ordinance divine. Written in the stars.
Born of ice and frost. Didn't see that coming.
One with nature.
Transfiguration.
Access denied.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Rain cutter.
You are not
My will
welcome
and...
here.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. No touching.
Born of ice.
The wind knows me.
For Rex Lapis.
Teamwork is strength.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Nice and sweet. Access denied.
One with nature!
Next on me. No touching.
The wind knows me.
Boba, get them! I can fix this. Access denied.
Into the wind.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Let me weave you a verse.
Stand clear. Breath of the flame.
That's close enough. What's one more opponent?
We're way behind schedule.
As one with wind and cloud!
Blaze over.
I'm going in.
The wind knows me.
You're toast. No touching.
Could win.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Guwa.
Swirl, Mark 2, animal testing.
Motion to compel.
You are not welcome here.
One with nature.
Teamwork is strength.
Clouds high. The birds...
Time to fulfill.
For Rex Lapis.
Now you're testing my patience. Will.
We're way behind. Access denied.
There you are. The incest. Here comes the catch. Rain cutter. Body and mouth. Where are you? Invisible evidence. Boom boom. Stand clear. Blink. Game's up. Fun's over. A minor setback.
Enhanced animal module 75.
No, my sword.
Look at me. Just
let me leave you a verse. Rain, outline here.
Absorption test.
Objection.
Motion to compel.
Quietly now. These are about to get rain cutter. On this body.
Illusion shattered.
Everybody stand back. Witness the power of Fuwa. No, my soul.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
I'm going in.
Nice and spicy.
You're toast. Let me leave you a breath.
Now you shall perish! Born of ice and frost. Sketch! Diana special!
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
Hail! Can't handle your drink. Access denied.
I swear by my sword.
Born of ice and frost. Shake it and stir.
Do your master's bidding.
Going one. Access denied. Blaze over. Look at you, Bootown.
Transfiguration.
Think you can bully me?
escape! Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword! Witness the power.
Eat this!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Everybody stand! Rain cutter! Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Teamwork is dream! You're toast! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. No! Inazuma shines eternal! Yeah.
Access denied.
No touching! By ordinance divine!
Come on! Focus! Access denied.
Shaking hands!
All hail!
Wind, hear me!
Born of ice and frost.
Go as one! My will and...
No touching! We're way behind schedule.
Look at you, Boozehound! Where'd that come from?
Do your master's bidding!
Born of ice and frost.
Transfiguration!
Think you can bully me? Diana Special!
By ordinance divine! Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
Everybody stand!
Cheap tricks.
Rain cutter! Illusion shattered!
This isn't over!
Now you shall perish!
Cut down that like this.
Shine down! Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Going in! There is no escape!
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse. Inazuma shines eternal! Teamwork is dreamwork! Know my sword!
Booba, get them!
Torn to oblivion! Take your true form!
No excuse for slacking.
Blaze over.
I will end you.
Barbados!
I shall die. My work. Finished. This is bad. I guess this is it. This isn't good.
The insolent shall be
Shake
punished.
it and stir! Can't handle your drink!
Do your master's bidding!
Access denied.
Purging transgressions.
This is long overdue.
Power flows through me. This is Her Majesty's gift.
Born of ice and frost.
Wind, hear me. Where are you?
Cryo incarnate!
As one with wind and cloud!
Written in the stars!
All hail! No touching!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Do your master's bidding! Decided by destiny! Delved into
This is long overdue. Access denied.
Into the wind!
my will embodied!
Fate is upon you.
Born of ice and frost.
Clouds high, the birds call!
Cryo incarnate!
For Rex Lapis!
Written in the stars! Shine down! Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Rain cutter! Inazuma shines eternal!
Lucky day!
Out of the frying pan!
Rain outlines your fate.
Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion!
I could know.
Shine down!
Everybody stand back!
One strike will suffice. Fall
No, my soul!
you will.
Time to act. Witness the power of Gurwa. Off we go. Let's light it up! Teamwork is dream.
You're toast!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Booba, get them!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Shadows of... Do your master's bidding!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
Decided by destiny. Blaze over. No touching. We're way behind schedule. Let me scry. Born of ice and frost. By ordinance divine.
Clouds high. The birds
Written in the stars. For Rex Lapis. No touching.
Transfiguration.
As one with wind and cloud.
Wind Strider.
Delves into born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. Next on. Do your master's bidding.
Clouds high. The birds
Unleash. Decided by destiny. All hail. You will. I'm just way out. Let me scry. Written in the stars. By ordinance divine. This is long overdue.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Wind Strider.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. Born of ice and frost. Shine down. Witness the power. Everybody stand back. Hey, yeah! Torn to oblivion.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
There's more!
Going in!
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse.
The fairy?
Inazuma shines eternal! Do your master's bidding!
Clouds high. The birds
Written in the stars! Let me scry! Access denied! All hail! Come on! Focus!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
My will and fate is upon you! Born of ice and frost. Cryo incarnate! Delves into death. This is long overdue. Written in the stars.
clouds high. The birds come.
Access denied. Transfiguration. Decided by destiny. By ordinance divine.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Cryo incarnate!
Clouds high. The birds...
Let me scribe. Fate is upon you. Blaze over. No touching.
Do your master's bidding!
As one with wind and cloud!
This is long overdue.
Decided by destiny! Take your true form!
Born of ice and frost.
Wind strike!
Delve into destiny! Fate is upon you!
Clouds high. The birds come!
In your dream, transfiguration!
Access denied.
Cryo incarnate! Shadows of fate, decided by destiny!
No touching.
Teamwork is true! Witness the power of Gugwa! Now you shall perish!
Let me try my blade.
There is no escape!
My
Blow my sword!
Nice and spicy.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back! Let me weave you a verse. Torn to oblivion!
Cut down. Take this.
Do your master's bidding! Obey!
Time to go. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Delve into destiny! Fate is upon you!
Blaze over. Access denied.
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
Clouds high. The birds...
Written in the stars!
All hail. I'm a little low on energy.
Wind strider.
Obey!
No touching. For Rex Lapis.
As one with wind and cloud! Time to go.
Do your master's bidding! Unleash! Fate is upon you!
Access denied.
Take your truth, written in the stars!
Let me scry.
Wind Strider.
We're way beyond. No touching.
My will embodied. Cryo incarnate. Shine down. Teamwork is strength. Witness the power of Poof. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
I'm ready.
Booba, get them!
Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Let me weave you a first.
Torn to oblivion.
Out of the frying pan!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
Rain cutter. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Everybody stand back!
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Decided by destiny!
Blaze over. Born of ice.
Transfigure!
We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue.
As one with wind and cloud.
Written in the stars! Unleash! Cryo incarnate!
Wind Strider.
Delved into destiny! Obey! Fate is upon you!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Manifest! Let me scry!
Wind Strider.
No touching.
By ordinance divine! Shadows of fate, written in the stars!
Access denied. I can fix this.
Cryo incarnate!
Clouds high. The birds.
Fate is upon you!
Let me scry. For Rex Lapis.
Take your truth!
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. All hail.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
By ordinance divine! Transfiguration! Decided by destiny!
Wind Strider.
No touching. Access denied.
Delved into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Born of ice and frost.
Cryo incarnate.
Shadows of fate. Access denied.
There is no escape. Teamwork is strength. Witness the power of Gugwa. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Nice and spicy. Rain outlines your fate. I'm going in.
You're toast!
Let me try my blade.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Taste my blade.
Illusion shattered.
Gooba, get them!
Ring cutter. Everybody stand back.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
I'm going in.
Eat this!
Let me weave you a verse.
Torn to oblivion.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Illusion shattered. Unleash! By ordinance divine!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let me scribe! Written in the stars!
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Take your truth!
For Rex Lapis!
Clouds high. The birds...
Do your master's bidding! Obey! Decided by destiny!
The wind knows me.
No touching!
Transfigure it!
Wind strider. Fine. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Written in the stars!
Access denied.
Oh!
Born of ice and frost. All hail!
Cryo incarnate!
Wind strider.
Next on me.
Fate is upon you!
No touching!
Shine down!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Inazuma shines eternal! Unleash! By ordinance divine!
As one with wind and cloud.
Decided by destiny!
Blaze over! Access denied!
Wind strider.
I can fix this! This is long overdue!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Do your master's bidding! Shadows of fate, written in the stars!
Born of icy frost. We're way behind schedule. My contract goes...
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
All hail!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Delved into destiny, decided by destiny.
No touching.
Unleash! Do your master's bidding!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Let me scry, written in the stars!
This is long overdue. Born of icy...
My will and...
Glaze over.
As one with wind and cloud.
Cryo incarnate! Delved into destiny, fate is upon you!
No touching.
Wind strike.
I shall not... Shadows of fate, written in the stars!
Access denied.
Transfigurate! Delved into destiny!
This is long overdue.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Illusion shattered! Everybody stand up! Eat this! Rain cutter! Now you shall perish!
Out of the frying pan!
Let me try my blade.
There is no escape! I'm going in!
You're toast!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Cut down.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Now you shall perish! That's gonna hurt in the morning! No, my sword! Rain cutter! Why do they never miss? I'm going in! Let's light it up!
You're toast!
Torn to oblivion! Manifest by ordinance divine!
Clouds high. The birds...
Decided by destiny!
All hail!
Take your troop!
No touching. We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue.
As one with wind and cloud.
Fate is upon you. Cryo incarnate.
Wind strike.
Born of ice and frost.
My will embodied, written in the stars. Let me scry.
Clouds high. The birds call.
No touching.
There is no escape. Everybody stand back.
Eat this!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Let me try.
I'm going in.
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse. Now you shall perish.
Fall before me!
Everybody stand back.
Cut down.
Get them. Illusion shattered. Ha! Witness the power of Gugwa. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Teamwork is strength! At the frying pan, into the fire! Eat!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me... Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. I'm going in.
You're toast!
Change of plans. Obey! By ordinance divine!
As one with wind and cloud.
Delved into destiny. Decided by destiny.
All hail!
Transfiguration!
Glaze over.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Do your master's bidding! Written in the stars! Take your truth,
Born of ice and frost.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny!
No touching. Rex Lapis. Limes.
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me scry! Written in the stars!
For Rex Lapis.
Wind strike.
Transfiguration!
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda... Glaze over.
Decided by destiny!
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Do your master's bidding! Take your truth! Delve into depth! Written in the stars. Let me scribe.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis!
By ordinance divine.
Fallen leaves, adorn my
No touching!
Wind strike!
We're way behind schedule.
Unleash! Cryo incarnate!
As one with wind and cloud!
Decided by destiny! Delved into destiny!
This is long overdue! Born of ice and frost! Blaze over!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Let me scribe! Fate is upon you! Do your master's bidding! Oh! You will regret my will and body!
Access denied.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
No touching.
Wind strike! Clouds high, the birds call!
Delved into destiny.
Born of ice and frost.
By ordinance divine, fate is upon you.
All hail!
Wind strike!
Illusion shattered! Everybody stand! Eat this! Witness the power of Google. Now you shall perish! Ha! Shine down!
Let's get down to business. Let me try my will.
Ha! Ha! Off we go!
Booba, get them!
No, my sword! I'm going in! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate. Inazuma shines eternal!
Nice and spicy!
Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Let me weave you a verse. Not good. Torn to oblivion! I'm going in!
You're toast!
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Now you shall perish! Take your true fo- Shadows of fate!
No touching!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
My will and delved into destiny. Cryo incarnate! Let me scribe, written in the stars.
Blaze over!
Transfigure it,
Delved into death, born of ice and frost. Next on
Wind Strider.
Take your troop. Let me scry. Fate is upon you.
As one with wind and cloud.
No touching.
By ordinance divine.
All hail. Transfigurate. Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. Access denied.
Get them! There is no escape! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Adventure time! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Witness the power of Guhua!
Nice and spicy.
Shine down! Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Time to go.
Take your troop!
Wind Strider.
Transfigurate!
Clouds high. The birds.
Do your master's bidding!
For Rex Lapis! Fate is upon you. Born of ice and frost.
My will
Let me scry. Access denied. Blaze over.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
Take your true form! Cryo-incon...
Decided by destiny.
Wind Strider.
My will embody... There is no escape!
Boba, get them!
Adventure time! Teamwork is dream! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your... Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Transfigure...
Delved into death, born of ice and frost.
Wind Strider!
No touching!
By ordinance divine.
As one with wind and cloud!
Let me scribe.
Written in the stars.
This is long overdue. Access denied.
Take your truth.
No touching.
Shadows of fate, born of ice and frost.
Next on the agenda, all hail!
Cryo incarnate.
Wind Strider!
Delve into destiny, decided by destiny.
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
Yeah. You can.
Shine down. Let's light it up. Illusion shattered. Everybody stand up.
Eat this!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Torn to oblivion. Shine down. No, my sword. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. I'm going in. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Your wings and raise a storm. Shine down. Where do you think you're going? Shadows of fate, born of ice and frost. My will and...
No touching. I can fix this. For Rex Lapis.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Do your master's bidding. Transfigure... Let me scribe. Fate is upon you.
Wind Strider!
Take your truth!
Access denied. This is long overdue.
As one with wind and cloud!
Transfiguration! Decided by destiny! Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Teamwork is trim!
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Booba, get them!
Rain cutter! Everybody stand back!
Eat this!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Raise a storm!
Nice and spicy!
Let's light it up!
Where do you think
you're going? Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
We'll meet again.
No!
Goodbye.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Shine down! Springboard!
Here comes the catch.
I swear by my sword! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Shine down!
Game's up. Game's over.
Terminate!
Barbados! Guide us! There is no touch! Shine down!
Things are about to get dicey.
Propagate!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Go as flat!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Scatter!
Shine down!
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Springboard! Propagate!
Wait! Hear me! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
I have failed. Shine down!
Things are about to get dicey.
I swear by my sword! Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Propagate! Germinate!
Barbados, guide us. Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Scatter! Go and spread!
Game's up. Fun's over. Wind, hear me.
Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
One with nature.
Everybody stand up!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Eat this! For Rex Lepus!
The wind knows me.
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
Let me try my blade. That won't work.
Into the wind.
Goba, get them!
Access denied.
How's this? Before me!
Teamwork is strength!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
You're toast!
This is long overdue.
Wind strider.
No touching.
Cheap tricks cut their wind like saddle.
The wind knows me.
No ingredients for me to
Born of ice and frost. Next on the...
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's light it up!
Blaze over. No touching. Must press on.
There is no escape!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! There is no escape!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Spring forth!
Barbados, guide us! Torn to oblivion!
Things are about to get dicey.
Germinate!
Illusion shattered! So, now you shall perish! Erase all threats! I swear by my sword!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
All hail.
You're toast!
Into the wind!
No touching!
Let's get down to business. Let me try my blade.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy!
Next on the agenda...
Fall before me!
Finally,
Boba, get them!
Access denied. Next on the agenda...
This will end you!
We're way behind schedule.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds...
This is long overdue.
One with nature.
Come on, my contract goes...
There is no escape! Game's up. Fun's over.
Spring forth! Dash!
Inazuma shines eternal! Quietly now.
Go and flat!
Things are about to get dicey.
Propagate! Terminate! Go and flat!
Shine down! Here comes the catch. Wind, hear me. Now you shall perish. Illusion shot.
Spring forth!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Go as well!
Busted.
No touching.
The wind knows me.
For Rex Lapis.
Teamwork is trim!
As one with wind and cloud.
At the frying pan, into the fire! You're...
Time to go.
Access denied. I can fix this.
It's my lucky day. Let me try my blade.
Into the wind.
Nice and spicy!
No touching.
At the frying pan, into the fire! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Eat this!
Access denied. All hail.
The wind knows me.
Cut down. Like this, you win.
Next on the...
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
That hurts. Clouds high. The birds...
Boba! That really hurt! Dinner stomach burn!
Shine down! No! Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey.
Going flat!
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Shine down! Here comes the catch!
Exterminate!
Barbados, guide us! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Quietly now. Things are about to get...